This law firm bills $400 an hour, and every week it loses about $3,700 without ever seeing it on a report. No missing money in the bank, no angry client, just gone. Today we open it up, find exactly where, and then I'll show you how AI is quietly fixing every one of these leaks. This is an intake autopsy. Most firms think growth is a lead problem. They need more calls. But almost every firm I look at already gets enough calls. They're losing a huge share of the ones they've already paid for. You don't have a lead problem. You have a follow-up problem. Let me prove it, then fix it. Here's leak number 1, the unanswered call. It's 6:42 on a Friday. A new client, someone who just had the worst day of their year, calls. It rings. Voicemail. They don't leave a message. They call the next firm on Google. And this isn't rare. A national study of 1,200 law firm calls found about a third, 35%, go unanswered. Of the callers who hit voicemail, roughly 80% hang up without leaving one. They just dial the next firm. Next up, leak number 2, speed to lead. Studies of millions of leads keep finding the same thing. People go with the first firm that gets back to them. One widely cited figure puts it near 78%. Not the best firm, the first. How long does the average business take to respond to an online lead? Harvard Business Review looked at over 1 million, 47 hours. Meanwhile, MIT found your odds of even qualifying a lead are 21 times higher if you reach them in 5 minutes instead of 30. The window is that narrow. Now, leak number 3 is quieter, the callback nobody owns. A lead comes in during the day, gets a someone will call you back, then it sits in an inbox. Between the front desk and the attorney, nobody actually owns it. By the time someone follows up, they've signed elsewhere. Invisible, because everyone assumes someone else has it. And leak number 4, the follow-up that never happens. Someone calls, doesn't book yet. Normal people shop. But most firms follow up once, or never. They'll call back if they're serious. They won't. They'll go with whoever stayed in touch. 1 or 2 more touches would have won the case. Add it up. Miss or fail to follow up on a handful of real cases a month at your average case value. That's not a rounding error. That's a higher. On this firm's numbers, the leaks came to about 12 hours of lost intake work a week. Roughly $3,700 a week walking out the door. And none of it shows on the P&L because you can't line item a client you never knew you had. Here's the part that matters. The fix is not answer faster. You can't try harder your way out of a systems problem. The fix is closing the loop automatically. Answer, screen, book, follow up every time. And this is exactly where AI quietly changed the game. Not by replacing your team, by making sure the loop never has a gap. Let's close each leak. On leak number 1, the unanswered call, an AI receptionist answers every call 24/7 on the first ring. No voicemail, no 642 problem. On leak number 2, speed, because it answers instantly, you're the first firm back inside that 5-minute window automatically. On leak number 3, the callback nobody owns, the system owns it. Every lead is logged, routed, and nothing sits in an inbox. And on leak number 4, follow-up, automated, warm follow-up goes out until they book or say no. That's the loop closed. But AI isn't the whole answer, and anyone telling you it hasn't run a real intake. Some calls need judgment, a nuanced screen, a scared client who needs a human voice, the edge cases. That's where trained legal staff take over. The modern setup isn't AI or people. It's AI catching everything 24/7 and trained humans handling what actually needs a human. AI makes sure the front desk never sleeps. People make sure it never feels like a robot. Close the loop and the firm stops depending on whether you happen to catch the phone. That's the difference between a practice that owns you and a business you own. If you want us to run the same map on your firm, we map where you're leaking in about 15 minutes, and you keep the plan whether you work with us or not. Links in the description. Next, watch the one on exactly how AI is being used across law firms right now. Because intake is just the start.